Good afternoon, guys. It's Andrew Moore here from the Trading Clinic. Hope you're all well. Hope you've all enjoyed the long bank holiday weekend. I know that the weather was fantastic. I did have a chance to get out there and enjoy some of that weather. I usually don't like bank holidays, quite simply because it's one less trading day as such. With with the pound not being involved in any of the major moves on that day. So that's why I opt not to trade on bank holiday Mondays. But the weather was beautiful. But again, we're here on a Tuesday. Today is the 26th, and it is a lovely day. It's also been a very interesting day in the markets. And as always, just wanted to give you guys an insight into how I looked at the markets today, and positions that I took in the markets. So here we are today. The first currency pair that I looked at was the Australian dollar to the US dollar. The interesting thing about what's happened today on this particular currency pair is there's been an excellent pin bar at a very important pivot level. Okay, let me just move in for you guys here. Okay, what we have here is a very clean resistance level, which has since turned into support. We have this lovely pin bar on a 4 hourly time frame. Okay, if we go to an hourly time frame, this is also represented in this lovely inside bar setup at the same level. In addition to that, we've drawn a Fibonacci retracement, so it's gone on a rally and pulled back to this level here. This inside bar is a lovely setup, which would have given you a fantastic risk reward. I personally missed this trade, so I didn't actually take it. But for the guys that did see that was a very profitable move. So that was the first one. So that risk reward ratio was around about 4 or 5 to 1. So well done for the guys that did take that trade, and I know quite a few of the traders took some positions on this market here today. If we go to another currency pair, which was the Canadian dollar to the Japanese yen, this is a trade that I did take today. Off the back of the bank holiday, we've seen some weakness in the yen, I should say. So the yen has been quite weak against some of the major currencies. Again, we've got a 50% retracement of that Fibonacci level there to that 8360 level. On the high of that pin, I did take a long position. Initially, my target was this area here, so the 8454 level. So I did exit at that level there, but again, there's around about a 2 to 1 risk reward ratio. And I liked this trade because it had a confluence of three major things. One, the pivot level was very clear. Two, the pin bar was my type of pin bar that I like to look for usually. And three, it was a 50% retracement, which is always a key factor for me when deciding whether to take a position or not. So those are the two trades, the two best trades that I would say I saw today. There were two other interesting moves. Again, on the pound against the yen, it's a lovely setup, quite similar to the Canadian to the yen, Canadian dollar to the Japanese yen. That is, there's a fantastic pin bar. Again, a very clean support and resistance pivot level. So that was another potential move. To your first target area would have been to this level here. Okay. Again, on the dollar to the yen, we've seen an inside bar at this level here. Not necessarily a trade that I personally would have taken, but it was a good, technically a valid setup. Again, we've seen what's previously happened at that level, inside bar, and it's gone to that same, or around about that same zone where the market has previously stalled at. So those are Those are four key setups on the US dollar to the Japanese yen, the pound to the yen, the Australian dollar to the American US dollar, and the Canadian dollar to the Japanese yen. So those are four very clean setups. You do have to lay in wait for these occasionally. You do have to be patient, but today was a fantastic day for trading. I hope many of you were quite profitable, as I was, and as quite some of the guys here were as well. If you do have any other questions, these particular these recordings are designed to help you guys. So any other questions that you do have, just join in into the forum. As I say, it's a fantastic resource for the guys that are not quite sure as to what it is that they should be looking for. And you also have a chance to speak with me on that forum as well. So that's what I've been looking at today. And I'll speak with you guys tomorrow. So have a great evening, and take care. Bye bye.